Hey, what's up guys? I'm Steve Wells and today I'm going to be doing my first run and initial impressions of a shoe with a name so wordy you might even mistake it for a Nike. That is the Diadora Mythos Blushield Fly Hip 3. So let's put these guys on, take them out and see how they feel. I'm back home now, so let's talk a little bit about my first impressions of the Diadora Mythos Fly Hip. Diadora Mythos Blushield Fly Hip 3. Diadora Blushield Mythos Fly Hip 3. Diadora Mythos Blushield Fly. Jesus Christ. Diadora Mythos Blushield Fly Hip 3. I'm back home now, so let's get into a little bit more detail about the Diadora Mythos Blushield Fly Hip 3, which will now be referred to as the Fly because I can't keep saying that name. So Diadora is an Italian company that I talked about before on my channel. You guys I'll link that video down below in the description if you want to go check out the other video that I did on one of Diadora's shoes. This company has been around for a while but just came over to the US relatively recently. So in terms of running shoes, have not been around for a super long time. So the Fly I would consider like medium cushion, neutral, kind of everyday trainer. They say on their website it's their lightest weight model, which I think compared to their other shoes it is their lightest weight model, but I definitely wouldn't consider this like a lightweight race day shoe or anything like that. And they also say this shoe is not for runners who have a heavy build. So whatever that means, Diadora. This shoe also has their Blushield technology, which you can tell by the name. It has a little window on the bottom so that you can look through and see that kind of squishy layer that goes in between your foot and a little bit denser foam down below to give it a little bit softer of a feel under your foot. I would compare this shoe to any of your medium cushion neutral shoes, Ghost 880, Cumulus, that kind of thing. So Diadora's website has this shoe listed at 10.2 ounces for a size 9.5, but then they also have the same weight on the men's and the women's, so I'm not sure which one they're referring to there. But in my size, this is a size 12. I had to go up a little bit in this one. Mine weighs 11.9 ounces, so definitely getting on the heavy side there. So let's talk about some pros of this shoe. If you like the Ghost or the 880 and you're looking for something just a little bit softer, this one might be a pretty good option for you. To me, this shoe kind of feels like the Asics Cumulus or even like the Mizuno Wave Rider. If you like those shoes, you would probably also like this one, so it's definitely worth checking out. So my next pro is, I think it looks cool. I kind of like the looks of it actually. I don't like the black version as much as I like this version, but I think that they do look pretty cool actually. Big pro of this shoe is how reflective it is. So all of these kind of weird design things that go all the way around the sides and back, that's all reflective. So car headlight hits you at night, anything like that, it's going to completely light up the entire shoe and increase your visibility a lot when you're out on the road. Durability. So with how much rubber there is on the outsole of the shoe, all of these like overlays and everything going on this upper, you'll probably get a ton of miles out of this shoe. Will definitely be a ton of miles with a super heavy shoe on your foot, but probably get a lot of miles out of it. It has a pretty structured heel counter here, a decent amount of padding on the heel counter and the tongue, so if you like shoes with a little bit more padding around your ankle, you'll probably like this shoe. And my favorite feature about this shoe seems like a small thing, but it matters to me. We have these 2 loops on the tongue here, so the laces go through both of them, so it really does keep that tongue from sliding around on top of your foot, which is nice because that's a problem that I have in a lot of different shoes. Let's talk about some cons with the Fly. So for being Diadora's lightest weight shoe, it is not lightweight. I mean, maybe if I grabbed that Hierro from last week, this one would feel light, but it's pretty heavy, and you really feel it when it's on your foot. I had an issue with the width and the depth of the toe box whenever I was trying on my size. I tried an 11.5 and ended up having to go up because I really felt like I was being squeezed in the toe box out here. It was a little bit short, it was a little bit shallow out there, but then whenever I went up to the 12, it feels a little bit big on my foot. So there's just really no perfect size for me in this shoe. If you are not able to try this on and you're just ordering this, you might want to go a half size up. It's kind of hard to say, but it might be worth considering. If you're kind of on the border, I would go with the bigger size, because we all know a little bit bigger is not as much of a problem as a little bit too small if you like your toenails. And another con I have with this shoe, not going to be a con for everyone, but it has 11mm heel to toe drop, which I'm not super crazy about, just because as I've transitioned to lower drop shoes, going back into those higher drops, it really feels like clunky on my foot. I feel like I'm just smacking my heels with every step and not moving efficiently at all whenever I'm wearing a higher drop shoe like this. So who will I recommend this shoe for? How will I use it moving forward? I am really not sure whether I'm going to keep wearing this shoe to run in or not. I'll definitely try it a couple more times, give it a little bit better of a chance, but I'm just really not sure if it's the right shoe for me. It is a good shoe though if you like something like the Cumulus or the Wave Rider 880 Ghost, that kind of category. I definitely think that this would be a shoe worth giving a chance, because it's definitely not bad, and in that category I like it just as well as some of those other shoes. So for this week, I want you guys to leave a comment down below on how you're staying motivated to keep running whenever you don't have any races probably coming up or anything like that. I've seen a lot of things on Facebook groups and that kind of thing that people are having a hard time staying motivated. So give each other some motivation down in the comments, and why you're still running even though you don't have any races you're training for. Speaking of races to train for, my race for this week was canceled, so I'm not going to be doing the Backside Trail Marathon this week. I'm going to be doing it next year instead. I deferred the registration until next year, but I was really disappointed that I didn't get to do my race, and so I was looking at other races online for later this year, and I saw that the Night Stalker 100K in Tennessee was moved from May to October. So against my better judgment, I signed up for the Night Stalker 100K. So that is going to be my first 100K I've ever done this October. So gonna start training soon. I feel pretty good because I'm already trained up for what I was supposed to have, that marathon next weekend, and I'll just kind of roll right into my training within the next couple of weeks for that 100K, and I'm probably be ready to go by October, I hope. I didn't look at how they rescheduled it, and from what I can tell, the race starts at 6 p.m. So I'm gonna be running completely through the night. I'll start at 6 p.m. and I'll be done by what, 10 a.m. at the latest. What did I do? But anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, definitely leave a comment and give me a thumbs up down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week.